What did he say his name was? I mean, really, he's so small I can't hear him.
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the NewAge DARIUS, or Darius, or Darius, I don't know, I don't care. It's Galvatron, but here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging right up front here. We have some very cool artwork there of Darius, aka Galvatron, from their Legendary Heroes line. His name is Darius, number 23, Deathstrong leader. On this side, you can see the box is a little beaten up. On this side, we have some nice obligatory product shots of Galvatron. Obligatory product shots. On the back, another nice picture there, recreating the scene from the movie. Warning, don't eat anything in this box that could be very bad for you. Up top we have Darius, on the bottom we have Darius, and that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have Darius, and this is NewAge's take on a Legends-scaled Galvatron, and here he is in his canon mode. Now, I just want to get this out of the way right now. I am not falling down this rabbit hole. I am not. I am committing myself to only a couple of these legend-scaled figures, and that is it. All I'm committed to buying is this guy because I got him to go with my Unicron. I got the Magic Square Stunticons because I love the Stunticons. They're my boys, so I got them. And the Legend Scaled Devastator that's coming out. That is all I'm committed to buy. Other than that, not buying any more of these. They look awesome. Yes, they're like mini masterpieces. I totally get why they cost as much as they cost. I get where the money's going. But at the same time, these cost too much for being the size that they are. And, hey, I get why they cost what they cost, but at the same time, in my head, I can't justify it, so if you feel they're worth it, hey, that's all that matters. It's your money, you spend it how you want. But me personally, that's a rabbit hole that I am never gonna fully dive into. I'm gonna dip my toes in there every now and then, but I'm not diving in. I'm getting a couple ones that I really, really want, and that is it. That is it. But we're going to start off with Galvatron, because it's Galvatron, and the world needs more Galvatron. And like I said, I got him to go with my HasLab Unicron. He will complement him nicely. Granted, he's too big scale-wise, but still, he'll look good with Unicron. And here he is in his cannon mode, and it's a pretty good-looking cannon mode. For being the size, it actually works out pretty well. But let's get in closer so we can take a look at the details, because we have the nice orange barrel. Got the nice grays, you got some gunmetal grays as well, you got some reds, you can kind of see his hands just kind of hanging out there. Got the little treads here, picked out in that gunmetal gray. And you can see his feet just kind of hanging out the back there. But hey, it's alright. Let's here's some nice molded in detail as well. Oh no. Not too shabby. Got the little support piece here, which really should be sticking out way further, but it's fine. It is what it is. Oh no, though. It works out pretty well. There you have the top. There you have the bottom. He slides as cannons should slide. Hooray for sliding cannons. Here he is with the old Legend Scale DX9 Galvatron that I reviewed a long time ago. As you can see how that works out. Yeah, the NewAge one, definitely better as far as these little guys go. And here he is with the recent Transformers Kingdom Galvatron. So you can see how that works out. So, there you go. Now, as far as any kind of articulation goes, I mean, these you can kind of, you rotate forward and back, bring them out. You can adjust little treads here, their own ball joints. You can kind of adjust those how you want. This section can move up and down some. This is supported in any angle you may want to have it in. But one thing that is cool about this guy is he is Blush compatible. Yes, he is. He's kind of Blush compatible. It fits. It's a little loose in there, as you can see, but hey, it works. I'll take it. I'll take it. And, you know, hey, for the people who were getting mad at me because I didn't do it in the Kingdom Galvatron review, here we go. I'll do it here. There's your hints. There you go. There's your hints. I'm not doing the bloosh yet. I'm not doing the bloosh yet. The big bloosh we will save for later. I don't like the bloosh early. But there you go. There's your hints. You got it. You got your hints. But there you go. You can see it's just kind of like little too. Kind of a saggy bloosh. But hey, a saggy bloosh is a bloosh nonetheless. But that is basically it for the alt mode. And pretty good. Pretty good for what it is, for the size of it. I can work with it. So, let's get down to transformation, shall we? You can get a decent spin out of him. So, first thing we need to do is we need to remove the barrel here, and we need to remove this section from right here, and we can plug these together. You want to make sure that that slot is facing down. This is keyed a specific way. You can kind of see the tabs there, so it only goes in one way. So make sure that the slot is facing down, and there you go. We got his arm cannon ready to go, and we'll put that off to the side. And here we have what's left. So, first thing we're going to do, we're going to take these treads here, just bring them out to the side, this little purple panel, just flip that down, and then bring that the rest of the way around, and then we can just straighten out his arm. Second best, just like the first. Just rotate, flip that down. Swing it around, and we can just straighten out his arm. Now you want to come in here, just pop these panels up like so, and you can also bring up these purple panels. You can flip these sections down. You can do that now if you want to. Just pop these up and bring this down. And once you do that, you can untab these sections here from the chest. And bring these up. You can see this little tab and goes into a slot right in there. So just bring those up, and there we go. So now we're gonna do a lot of twisties and turnies here. So bring this up. You want to twist this whole thing around at the waist, like so, and then first thing we want to do is we want to untab this section, which does tab in very securely. Let's untab this gray section from the purple piece. We can just bring that up, get that out of the way. So now that we've rotated all this, you want to take this assembly and you want to rotate this around like that. And then you want to then bring this section down, just kind of get this out of the way. And now we're going to rotate just this section around with his arms and his head, and that's the first time that's come off. Okay, cool. Because the camera's on, always when the camera is on. Okay, so rotate that around, and now you have him like this. And at this point now, we can flip in these little tabs, just swing into the body, like so. You have these panels here, which are going to just fold in on themselves like that. You want to take your shoulders and just rotate them so everything is facing up as it should. Then you can just bring all this up against his back. This section here will just swing down and sit right there. That will make his waist, and then all of this will come back like so. You bring this section up against his back, and these sections will then tab into that strut right there, and basically lock all of that in place. And once you've done that, you take these sections here, just bring them down. You want to make sure the shoulder piece stays up, and just bring that down. And that'll just tab in right there. Hold that, tab that in right there. Get it all nice and squozen. And there we go. And there we have his upper body all done. And we're done! No, we're not done yet. It's Galvastump. Or Stumpytron, anyway. So now let's transform his legs. First thing you want to do is bring out these little side panels here. Just open these up. We just need that for clearance. And we can open up these sections here. Bring them around. You want to untab his legs, just tab together right back there. and untab this section. You see there's a tab right there on his butt that these go onto. And then you just want to swing all of this around. This section is going to swing on its own armature or ligature up like so. You want to bend the knee so all of this can, again, make sure that this panel's open. And you also want to rotate the foot before we do anything else, because if you don't do that now, things get a little bit more complicated. There we go. So once you do that, again, just make sure the knee stays bent, and you just accordion all this in to the leg like so. And then you can close that up and straighten out his leg. Now you have a leg all done. Second verse is just like the first. Who'da thunk? So first, we'll just swing his foot around now. And untap this. Bring this down. Swing all this around. Keep that knee bent. Bring all of this in. Close it up. Close that up. Straighten out the leg. There you go. These little side hip pieces, which are die cast. He has a little bit of die cast in them. I'm not exactly sure where. I know these pieces are definitely die cast. I don't know where else there is die cast, though. I can't tell. But there you go. We're pretty much done, but you know, we need the full effect here. We need the full effect. Here's the cannon. It just tabs onto his forearm, like so. And I think we're done. Are we done? Yes, we're done. Woo, we're done. And there you have Darius, aka Galvatron, in his robot mode. And yes, you can definitely call this a mini masterpiece. Without hesitation, it's definitely a mini masterpiece figure. Like, very impressive transformation. Very cool. And looks great, in my opinion. Looks great. But let's get in close here so we can take a look at that noggin of his. You can see very nice face sculpt there. That's a little bit of gray there on the chin. Red for the eyes. Got his red abs going on there. Got that red and silver for the midsection. Very nicely done. You got some silver there on the sides of his arm. Get that nice gunmetal gray on the legs, on the toes. Off the back, you got some more of that gunmetal gray. You got some nice silver there for his thighs. And the back is exactly what Galvatron's back is supposed to look like. So all in all, it works out very well. It's a very clean transformation. Very cool. Very, very cool. Again, I can see where the money is going, but you know, it's just, oh man. It still doesn't keep me from holding this in my hand and looking at it and going, wow, I paid $70 for this. But you know, price aside, amazing figure though. It's an amazing figure, I will say. Again, definitely a mini masterpiece. But as far as articulation goes, the head is on a ball joint, so you got all the wiggly wagglies. You can look up, you can look down a little bit, head can rotate, can do a full 360. Arms on a ball joint can do a full 360. They can move in and out. You do have bicep rotation. You have a double jointed elbow right there, although the tread will kind of go with it, but you know, if you kind of angle things just right, you know, it's not too bad. But you get a nice full range of movement there at the elbows. You have wrist rotation. You have waist rotation. Legs can move forward, that far, back, that far, outward. You can almost do the full splits. You do have thigh rotation. You have a double jointed knee, so you have nice full range of movement, and you can move these knee pieces to kind of move with all that. They'll only move to a certain point, but you can kind of, you know, fill things out a little bit so you don't have too much gappage. There's going to be gappage if you go all the way, but you can you know, kind of work with it. You can work around it. But we have that. As far as the feet go, they're on a ball joint. They can move up. They can move down. You have rotation, which is a bit limited just due to the way his legs are shaped there. And you have your ankle tiltage, and you also have a toe joint. Now, as far as accessories go, he does have a few accessories. He does come with some alternate hands. The hands are on him right now are just, some weapon-holding hands. But you do also get a pair of open, splayed out, no! Hands. That's what I always call them. You get a pair of those, and the hands swap out very easily. Just a post, just unplug, and replug, and there you go. It's like, stop! Stop! Do that if you want to. Things you can do if you want to do it. He does also have a pair of pointing hands. Because, hey, sometimes you just gotta point at stuff. Sometimes you just gotta point at stuff. Again, we can, pop this out, put it in. You can be like, hey! You! Hey. Again, all things you can do if you wanna. We got that. You also get a little pistol here, done in that gunmetal. Not sure if this is referencing anything, honestly, because the G1 figure came with a gun also, but it was not this style, so I don't know if this is referencing something from the cartoon or it's not even a gun. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't care. I'm not going to display him with this anyway, but, you can give him the little gun there. Hey, there you go. Things you can do. Little gun or whatever it is. You can give it to him. Yay! I don't care. This is going to go back in the baggie and in a drawer, but hey, it's a thing that it comes with. You can display it with him if you want to. And he also comes with a little matrix here on a chain. The gold, silver, little transclearance jewel in there. You can just hang that over his neck and just kind of get it positioned so it can sit the way it's supposed to. It's doable. It's just the kind of chain that it is. There you go. You have him there with his bling, and that's quite cool. And lastly but not leastly, he has some alternate faces. Now, swapping the faces is not the easiest thing in the world to do because his face is tiny, because it's a little figure. But you just kind of found the best way is just kind of push on his chin. It kind of there are two tabs on the top here. That's how it works. And you kind of loosen that, and then you just kind of get something. I use my little tweezers here, and just be careful. Just kind of get up under there and just kind of pop the face up. There you go. His face is off. Ah! Oh my God. And we can put this face on, and there you go. Now he's Angry Galvatron. Grr, grr, grr. So that's something you can do if you want to, or let's move his face. Give me your face. Give me your face, Galvatron. We can put this one on. Come on, work with me. And now he's happy, Galvatron. He's happy. He's smiling. He's about to kill somebody. Best day ever. There you go. So there you have that. And again, yes, he is Bloosh compatible. That's right. I promised the Bloosh. I will give you the Bloosh. Kind of a saggy Bloosh, but there we have a big old Galva Bloosh. It's a Galva Bloosh. Ah. So there you have that, and now for comparison. Here he is with the DX9 Mini Galvatron. Here he is with the Core Class Megatron. Just so you can see how that works out. Here it is with the only Legends class Hot Rod, Rodimus, that I have anyway. I don't know if this is the only one they ever made, but it's the only one I have. Again, so you can see how that works out. Just because with the Studio Series, Hot Rod, yeah, these guys are not going to scale with any of this stuff. That's not happening. But just because, and we'll bring in Commander Rodimus as well. And here he is with the Kingdom Galvatron. So, and of course we have to bring in his BFF here. There he is with Unicron. He's a little guy. He's a big guy. Hey, there he is. So, there you go. So there you have Darius, and yeah, you know, it's a really, really well done figure. I do quite like it. It's definitely, like I said earlier, it's a mini masterpiece, without a doubt. It's a mini masterpiece. But unfortunately, you know, it's the price tag that keeps me away from these figures for the most part. And again, I get why these cost what they cost. I can see where the money's going. Like, I can justify the price, but at the same time, I can't justify the price. So, I know it's weird, but it's just, it is what it is. But a great figure, without a doubt, a great figure. I am very happy with him, and he will look great with my Unicron, so. There you go. Now, if you would like this or any of NewAge's other offerings, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There'll be a link in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out my third-party Transformers playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love Peace Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the NewAge Darius, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. This is the end of the road, Galvatron. Oh yeah, bring it, bring it! Oh. Okay. Scrap. You know, just throwing you doesn't seem as satisfying now. You're a coward. But I'm going to anyway. What? Now you're just being a bully!